Hello, and welcome to Aglow Art's first YouTube video. Today we are painting Nami the cat burglar from One Piece. I have pre-drawn and outlined her in black acrylic paint, and what we're going to do now is color her in. We'll be using a variety of low-cost brands for our paints. Here we are using a blend of Apple Barrel's black and light yellow shades, along with Folk Art's bright green to create Nami's orange bushes. We see these trees aboard the Going Merry when she first starts her journey with the Straw Hat Pirates. So, why oranges? The reason why Nami brings orange trees with her is that not only are they from her homeland, but oranges are a good source of vitamin C, which will help them fight off the scourge of scurvy on their long journey to the Grand Line. Scurvy is a common disease for sailors during the 18th century. It's also known as a vitamin C deficiency, or in medical terms, scorbutus. If you believe you have a medical condition, physical or mental, please see a medical practitioner. They are here to help you. Next, we will be using a blend of Craft Smart's bright blue and Apple Barrel's light blue shades to create our sky. I'm using the bright blue shade to create a deeper blue as we move further away from the Earth, and the light blue shade for when we're painting closer to the Earth. I'll then blend these two colors together in the middle to create a seamless transition between the two shades for the sky that I'm looking to have. For the orange fruits, I'm using Apple Barrel's Outrageous Orange. We're looking to have a pretty hearty yield from our shrubbery of oranges, so I'll add a bundle of oranges all around our background. I like to start on the background first because I've learned from previous paintings I tend to get background paint spots on my subject, which means I need to go back and clean up those spots in the final stages of the painting. This just lessens the workload in the polishing stage. The idea is to start with the biggest stones first and then with the smallest stones last. Going back to the black, light yellow, and bright green mixture, I am adding a tinge of black to create some dimension on our forward bushes. This is just to pop them out from the bushes that are placed further back. You will only want to use a very tiny amount of black, as this color is overpowering to our lighter shades being mixed with it. Now we will be using Apple Barrel's Black and Warm Buff and Folk Art's Winter White to work on our skin tones. First I'll want to clean up those edges where the line is thicker or where I smudged the line, and in places where I may have carried over some of that background color onto the subject. After that, I am working on building Nami's undertones in her skin and starting to think about how the sun is lining on her body. I'm starting with the warm buff mixed with a minuscule amount of black to create the darker shade for her skin. Next I'm going to go along the edges with the warm buff mixed with winter white to give the light wrapping around a round object effect, and adding in shading where the light would be the dimmest. On the Fitzpatrick scale, Nami looks to be a 2 skin type yet have the benefits of a 3, seeing how she is fair in color, with peachy tan tones, light brown hazel eyes, but also has vibrant red hair and doesn't seem to burn in the sun. So that's my guess, and that's the skin shade that we're going for in this painting. I'm going to let that dry and we're going to work on the next area. For undertones in our hair, we're looking for a red, so we're going to use Folk Art's Apple Red. I am watering down the apple red so it's not too strong or solid of a color because I want it there as a filler for when we add orange on top of it. On top of the apple red, we're using Folk Art's Winter White and Pure Orange, and Apple Barrel's Outrageous Orange to create a vibrant red-headed hair color. This will be used as our midtones. Lastly, for Nami's hair, we're adding additional dimension using Apple Barrel's light yellow to create some highlights. Back to the skin, we're using Folk Art's Winter White and Apple Barrel's Peach and Black. I will be mixing Peach with Winter White to create lighter shades where the sunlight is brightest on the skin, Peach where the sun's not quite touching but illuminating, and mixing Peach with a tinge of Black where the sunlight is the dimmest. Fun fact! Rice bran was a go-to ingredient used in ancient Egypt to create pastes and potions for sun protection and help keep their skin fair. Rice bran is used today for its UV absorbent properties in some modern sunscreens. What are you using to protect your skin from sun damage and potential skin cancer? Comment below what you use. In short, if you're out in the sun, be sure to use sun protection. There are more things out there than an apple a day to keep the doctor away. For Nami's clothing, we're using Apple Barrel's Cabana Stripe, Folk Art's Apple Orchard, and Craftsmart's Bright Blue. We'll be using the ink spot shade from Folk Art later to create Nami's left arm tattoo. I do like to wrap the paint around the canvas's edge in case these paintings are being hung up without picture frames. For the eye area, we're going to be using Folk Art's Winter White in Pure Orange and Apple Barrel's Milk Chocolate in Black. For her irises, we're going to be using a mixture of Milk Chocolate in Black on the top 3/4 of her iris and Milk Chocolate for the bottom quarter. Black is being used to crisp up the outlines of the facial features, Winter White is being used for the whites of the eyes, and Pure Orange is to pop out Nami's big, beautiful eyelashes and eyebrows. We're in the final stages where I will be going through and spot checking, polishing, and finishing the minor details of this painting. Back to the background, I am using Apple Orchard for edge highlights on the orange bushes, bright green on the leaves that are closer to us, and dots of orange cream for the mini dimples on all the oranges. After that, I realized I like to darken a couple more bushes behind Nami, using the bright green with a tinge of black to give them more depth. Lastly, I'm going to use Folk Art's Apple Red for my signature. If you like this content, kindly check out all Aglow Art's socials in the bio below, and kindly like and subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching and have a day!
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100.